Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. I often play Mario Kart Wii because it's a fun game and a really good game. I'm gonna tell you all shortcuts and all maps you can ever get in time trials. I'm going to explain this with Funky Kong and the Flame Runner because that's the easiest bike to do all shortcuts. In Luigi's Circuit you don't actually have much shortcuts, but one and the offensive one, so I'm gonna explain both. The one you actually see right there is not really a shortcut, but a nice time saver. Then you can use one mushroom to go around this. The first thing you do is to make a drift into the sand. Nearly you cross the sand, use your shroom and cross the first pipe left, the second pipe right and the third pipe right. There are actually two more on the left side, but that doesn't actually mean something, so yes. Use your drift boost on the green so you can get a little boost. Because your shroom doesn't have so much boost, you can get over the other side. Use a hop to not going to any sand and slow you down. And then you can drift and going to the next lap. In Moo Moo Meadows there really aren't shortcuts because it's a normal map. And you can use your shroom here, here, and here. But yeah, that's actually all. In Mushroom Gorge, you have more shortcuts than the others, so I can show you all of them. The first one is right in the beginning, when you drove like for the left and then going for the two mushrooms, for the two big mushrooms. It's hard because you often fall down, like 70% or something. And you also sometimes bug, and that doesn't really save time. But if you use it right, like you don't do a wheelie or something like that, you can actually hit this like 50 or 40% like that. The next shortcut is a little bit difficult. You're going to drift for the left, use the shroom, hop, and then drift and going to the next lap. If you practice a lot, it's better because you can use this all the time and you save much time on this shortcut. In Toad's Factory there are two shortcuts. One ultra shortcut and one normal shortcut. The ultra shortcut is right here. The normal shortcut is way easier. You can use this without a mushroom and with a mushroom. I use this always with a mushroom because I'm way too bad. What you need to do is going to drift on the right, do a trick bonk on the metal on the right, then driving a little bit to the left, then use a drift to go on the right, then use a mushroom and use a trick and you're done. Sadly on Peach Beach there aren't shortcuts. But you can use ultra shortcut, I link down below, and you're gonna see right here. But if you can't perform the ultra shortcut, you can use your mushroom here. In Yoshi Falls aren't shortcuts again, but I can show you a playthrough of this all. And then going for the goal. Yeah, it's basically all. In Ghost Valley 2, there's again one ultra shortcut you can do, but I don't think you can ever perform this because it's so fucking hard. In Mario Raceway are mountains. Mountains are good to save time. You can actually trick like this or trick like this. The third mountain isn't really useful, but the second one. But what I recommend is to go for this. That saves the most time and you don't have airtime you're gonna lose. In Mario Circuit there's an ultra shortcut, but no other shortcuts. I'm sorry for these guys who love this map. Coconut Mall. For many people, the best track in the game. There are really much shortcuts, so I'm going to explain all. At the beginning, there's a nice time saver. You can use like this. Going for the wall to push you down and save time, and then drive along the red, use your boost. Then you can use your mushroom and going for the secret area right here. Now I'm going to explain the ultra shortcut of this track. The easiest way to do the ultra shortcut is Daisy with the Mach bike. What I recommend doing the ultra shortcut is driving along the red bulk. If Daisy's crown is in here, turn to 90 degrees to the left, release your drift boost and using the mushroom at likely the same time. Then hope if you're doing this. If you're not sure, use many mushrooms again. The next thing you need to do is, if you're going in this area, going for this wall and this. Then go slightly around the wall because there's an area you can fall down. And then going for this blue wall. Then driving for this. Going to the left to bump you out. Use a mushroom if you have one again. Drift to the last car there through the wheels. Going for there. And the lap will count. Doing this again, and I recommend you starting always at this point. It's hard to do the ultra shortcut, but if you've done it, you're really happy about it. Holy fucking shit! DK Summit, my favorite track. There are quite few shortcuts you can use. Many know this area, there you can use your shortcut. But there are really much options how to do this. The easiest way to save time is drifting to the right and use this skitter, the drift boost at the bottom. The next version of this trick is much harder, but way more time saving. What you need to do this is slowing down, then going to the ground there, position yourself, and then use your drift boost, hop, and then you're at the other side. You can also use this with a mushroom. Wario's Gold Mine. An ultra shortcut and a normal shortcut. The ultra shortcut is really insane difficult. The shortcut on this track is quite tricky. You need to drift on the right if you're here. Then don't go much to the right. If you're going to drift early, you're going to fall down the stage. If you're going to use this shortcut too late, you're hanging on the stage. And if you're doing it perfectly, it looks like this. Sherbet Land is way too easy to do shortcuts. There's an ultra shortcut and a little time saver I gonna explain now. Drift to the left, use the mushroom, and then hop to going to the other edge. Shy Guy Beach don't have shortcuts again. Many tracks don't have shortcuts. I'm sorry about this. But there are places where you can use a mushroom, like there. There, I don't know why you should use this here, and right at the end. By the way, in all tracks that have a little bulk, you can trick and use B to release airtime. That looks like this. Later in the video I get back to this point. If you ever drove Delfino Square, you may know this shortcut. But there are more ways to do this shortcut. To do a double shortcut, drift to the left, release your drift boost, drift to the right, use a mushroom to not get slowed down in the grass, make a trick, use another mushroom and a drift, hop at the ending to not get slowed down at this, and then you have a double shortcut. The sad thing is you need 2 mushrooms to this. So I always recommend going around this and then using the little passage here. Waluigi Stadium. In Waluigi Stadium are nice time savers, but no shortcuts. The first time saver is right here. If you're going to the right, use a trick and then get downed by the wall. It saves around like 1 second. Sadly, in Daisy's Curse there aren't shortcuts. As expected, that's a normal track, but there's a little time saver thing, shortcut. Everybody knows, but I include this here. Yeah, like this one. The next track, Koopa Cape. I love this track because it's out of shortcuts and many more. The first shortcut you can do here. Drift to the right, wait for this, drift to the left, use a mushroom, use the drift boost, make a trick, go to left and use a shroom. You can use also 1 shroom if you don't want to, at each side. Maple Treeway. One of the most relaxing tracks ever. The first shortcut is right here to save a little bit of time, and the next shortcut is right here. And an ultra shortcut I show you right here. Grumble Volcano, an ultra shortcut and a shortcut. The ultra shortcut is quite difficult, but I show you right here. The shortcut is easy to know right here. The easiest way how to do this is drift at here, going for this diamond shaped thing. Use a mushroom, use this little surface to bump you up, and then get around here. Desert Hills, another track with mountains. There are 3 mountain edges you can boost yourself up. The first one is not really effective, but cool to see. The second one is normal, and the third one is also easy. There's also a secret way, but you need 2 mushrooms to do this. Remember what I told you about this bumps? Rope bumps. You want it? It's all yours, my friend, as long as you have enough reason. Bowser Castle 3. Here you can use this boost, but it's more harder to fall off in the lava. Here's a shortcut that's very effective. You need to go to this last ring, then stop around this line, turn to this angle, release your drift boost, right after use a mushroom, do nothing, and you're at the other side. That saves around 5 to 10 seconds. DK's Jungle Parkway. Another normal track with no shortcuts. There's a I call time saver at the end. When you're there, use a drift at the right, use a mushroom and drift to the left. Then you may bonk at the wall, but it's also possible to do it without a bonk. Mario Circuit is a track where you can use your mushroom effectively. When you're here, use a drift boost and a mushroom at the golden ramp, then use a hop at the end of the green, and then you've done it. In Dry Ruins is a lot to discover. The sand hop is a nice time saver, but the other shortcuts are way more important. The first shortcut to use is really near like the sand hop. Drift like this, use a shroom, then hope the best of your luck, and then drift again to the right. This shortcut is like insane. The next little shortcut is here. You can do this shroomless or with a shroom. The method with the shroom is way easier because the percentage that you stick on the wall is more higher than if you don't do it with a shroom. But you actually need to aim for this area. To do this shortcut, aim for this area and then it should be good. At the next shortcut, you can use 3 mushrooms at this. But you don't have mushrooms, that's the cons. Also nice time saver is, if you don't have mushrooms, wheelie into this ramp. In Moonview Highway aren't shortcuts again because it's a normal track and I say this sentence like mostly of the time on this video, so let's go to Bowser's Castle. In Bowser's Castle I want shortcut. The shortcut is really hard. I tried this so oft and I didn't get it. I show you an example how this looks like. Rainbow Road, the most unique track ever. It's one of the most favorite of all players who play Mario Kart Wii. The first shortcut you can do is with a mushroom. Use a turbo boost at the beginning, use a shroom and hop. There are marked points where you can know how to jump and how you use your mushroom. Another time saver is right here, if you hop on this ground. There's an ultra shortcut, but I don't think you can ever do this. If you can, record a video and send it to me. Mario Kart 3. There are actually one shortcut. You can use it here. With a mushroom and then bounce this again. Especially in Luigi Circuit, the first episode. Peach's Garden. Another normal map. It's literally like 50% of this all are normal maps. You can use a shroom here, but that was actually all. DK Mountain. A different track to all others at the cup. The one shortcut at this map is right here. You can slow down and use a mushroom like this, or you can use your drift boost like this, but there are chances that you can fall down. The last track, or map, Bowser's Castle. It's a normal map, you can do shortcuts, which is way difficult if you don't have a strat you can use. In this map there's this shortcut. You need to aim for this space and this little point, and then you basically always got this. Mario Kart Wii is a fun game. Some tracks sadly don't have shortcuts, but the others are really cool. I was inspired by Summoning Salt and other Mario Kart YouTubers that I really like and always watch this content. If you want to watch them, I link them down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I see you in the next Mario Kart, Osu or whatever game video, and see you next time.